presented with perfect clarity and only for the highest good, that all protection that is necessary will be immediately provided. With this spirit-to-spirit communication, we validate this physical setting as a sanctuary for spiritual growth. May the Supreme Being bless our counsel together, enhancing safety, certainty, and joy for each of us in our physical incarnation and our soul's immortality. So I'm channeling from the Master and the Council of the Seven, and what they're saying is the collective, the human race, really strongly yearns for truth, authenticity, and something that they can trust, that to trust in another. And it, as was mentioned earlier, that it does begin with you. But they're asking that you take just a moment here and take a deep breath into your belly. And they're going to bring in this healing energy. It's a bright cobalt blue. And it's coming down from 10 inches above your head, which is the crown chakra. And it's coming down through your body. And as it comes down, it is picking up and moving out the areas that you are ready to release, where you are not keeping your word to yourself, where you are not in your own truth. And by recognizing this and clearing it out of your space, you have, it's like wiping the blackboard clean. You have a clean slate to start with. And now, from this moment forward, you get to decide who are you with your words and how will you step into the next moments, minutes, hours, days, weeks, years, etc., with a new relationship to your word. It's an invitation, and it's also, like a challenge from the divine to be part of raising the frequency on the planet and bringing in the light. So we hope that you will take our invitation and incorporate this into your life.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. And the Wise Beyond Wise really strengthen, I think, a point that we made before, but want to just flesh it out a little bit more, that when we're living our truth, we are most fully alive. Mm-hmm. It's when we feel we have to compromise our essential selves in order to fit in with others that we start to diminish our light and actually start to pull in our energy field. It keeps us playing a small game instead of allowing us to expand our love and light into the world and really show up in our authentic self. When you are telling the truth, it does create peace of mind. Yes, you might have some nervousness before you start to tell the truth, but notice how that nervousness goes away when the truth has been told. There is a relief and there is a peace that descends on us. So again, thinking about the topic of our show, you get to choose whether you live in lower frequency energy by hiding from the truth or not being willing to do the work to discover what is true for you. Or you get to live in high frequency by living your truth. So I thank the guides for this, and it's reminding me that, when I realized that one of the most significant women in my life was, a liar, and that in emulating her, I had learned to play some of the same games, I called myself out on that. And I told myself, I am not my grandmother. And I need to stand for my own truth. And I realized at that point in my life, I was about 35, when it really hit me. And I realized I didn't know who I was. And I had to go on a journey of really discovering, what do I like? What don't I like? Mm-hmm. I was so unclear on my yeses and nos, going along with everyone else's choices for me, that I'd lost touch with myself. And that was